Ghana's President Nana Akufo-Addo got re-elected after a tight contested election on Monday. While his supporters celebrate, the president now faces the challenge of tackling high levels of unemployment and boosting the economy, which has been badly hit by the coronavirus pandemic. Well, managing partner at Bespoke Business Consulting, Accra, Alabi John Kennedy, joins us now. Good morning, Mr. Alabi. Thank you very much for joining us on the program.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having
Good
me. Thank you.
afternoon. Pardon me. Good
Yes.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, Akufo-Addo's first-term rhetorics and policies centered on economic development. His campaigns in 2016 and 2020 promised to build a Ghana beyond aid. What does Akufo-Addo's win now mean for economic progress in post-pandemic Ghana and, of course, Africa as a whole?
Well, his win means sustainability of projects. It makes progression because based on his promises, he made us to understand that he's trying to make sure that he's able to achieve the Ghana beyond aid promise he made, and he wants to make sure that there's enough job created. Before now, the last tenure, he was able to create a little over 100,000 jobs, and that fell below the expectation of the unemployment situation in Ghana. However, with this continuity, we hope that he's going to make sure that he buckled up and find ways and means to meet the demands and the expectation of the citizenry. So we are looking at sustainability. He has been badly hit by the pandemic last year, and right now the economic is a bit shaky, but we are hoping, based on statistics, that this year, at least for the first quarter, it should be able to balance up the economy and then move forward from there.
Now, for you as a businessman in Ghana, what do you expect to see in this new administration of Akufo-Addo as far as the business environment and the economy is concerned?
I don't think there's anything new that will be offered. It's just more performance based on what he has promised. One of the promises he made was to provide one district and one factory, free SHS, which he perfectly did well. But most of the constructions he did during his first tenure, most of them were not completed. So we are looking at hoping that he will be able to complete most of these factories so that Ghana will be more industrialized to provide more jobs and focus on the trade agreements with Africa and be able to supply both the Ghanaians and the African region what they need to grow.
Now, are there policies you would like changed or perhaps maintained by him?
Basically, nothing really needs to change. He just have to be aggressive. We need an aggressive government. It's a bit laid back, and even though he's taking his time with his economic team, which is headed by his vice president, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who's a very, very good economist, we hope by now he should plan to be able to aggressive and find solutions to make sure the economy is stable and pick up from there to provide basic things, basic amenities, basic economic growth and development for the people of Ghana.
So what's your assessment of his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic and, of course, the outlook on that?
He did perfectly well. At the height of the pandemic, he would come on national TV twice every month to update us on the number of cases, the number of deaths. He's been able to assure the whole country that he's on top of this, and he's been able to demonstrate that. He provided palliatives, provided free water, free electricity for the citizenry. So to my own assessment, I think he did best in the whole of the African region because he's been able to stay on top of it and gave the Ghanaian the confidence that the pandemic would not bring down the economy of the nation. And he did quite well. And he has actually continued again this year to provide the same palliative and the same amenities, free amenities for the citizenry. So he did very well. And we are hoping that this will continue. In addition, the restrictions at the border, I mean, the Kotoka International Airport, I think it's best for us because he's been able to restrict movements. And even though people complain that it's expensive for them to do the test on arrival, but that's actually helped us. In the whole of Africa, the cases in Ghana do not really go high compared to the rest of the African region. So he has done well, and we hope that he'll continue to do the best he did last year.
Thank you very much. Alabi, it's always a pleasure having you on the program. And by the way, Happy New Year.
All right. Same to you. Thanks for having me.